launch competition is it's kind of a one-of-a-kind competition. The criteria for the launch competition was, first, we wanted a high level of musicianship. We wanted people that embraced the idea of 21st century musicianship and entrepreneurship. So people that were really getting into their community and getting into the national community. And we really just want groups that are part of this national conversation of 21CM. This morning, we've ruled it down to 5 really incredible finalists who are here to compete to win a really great prize, and hopefully we can launch somebody into the world.
We heard 5 really interesting, diverse chamber groups vying for a wonderful prize. Really different points of view and aesthetic values, and it was really good, a lot of good music.
We got great groups, but what I loved was how they all had their own voices and they each had their own blend of styles, which didn't exist before. You have really true Celtic musicians, really true bluegrass musicians that are embedded with the ensemble. Even as much as we play in alternative spaces, we tend to not involve musicians from other genres enough. So seeing them do that in a really authentic way and seeing it work is inspiring me to go do that.
There's an aspect to the launch competition that's kind of disarming, which is that nobody is doing what we're doing here, and we're not doing what any other band is doing. I think you're definitely the only mandolin player. Certainly nobody's playing Hardinger fiddle, or, you know, there's a group of all percussionists, and I mean, part of the problem, I imagine, for the judges is how do you compare a string trio to a percussion quartet? But I'm gonna let them handle that.
So I was judging a competition of the finalists for the 21CM artist competition. The winner is going to be performing at Le Poisson Rouge. Obviously my thoughts were what works and doesn't work at Le Poisson Rouge when I was listening to these groups.
Then we had a little bit of a conversation with each of the groups, what the priorities of those groups are and where they see themselves going and how they see themselves fitting into kind of the broader picture of music in 2016.
Personally, I love the idea of playing in theaters like this, but I also love the variation in playing some of those smaller venues and also some of the house concerts that we've had a chance to do as well. It's just a variety of bringing the audience and us together in a situation where we're really having a chance to interact and share the common language and influences that we've had in our experiences.
Just getting a chance to interact with the other musicians that were part of the competition was just a really incredible and really inspiring experience, because they're all coming from these different places and they all had their thing. And just sort of being able to sit and listen to them do their thing, which is outside of our thing, was a really joyous and kind of inspiring thing. I love that.
And so when you're in a competition like this one, I felt really more in line with that old experience of competitions, where it was less about the prize and less about the recognition you're going to be getting. It was more about the collaboration and the community that's being created and all of us being brought together.
Each group in the competition was judged on artistry, their capacity to engage new audiences, and their vision for the future of music. And the winner is 9 Horses.
And that's, that's what you want. You want to expand that community and have a chance to collaborate, share ideas, share experiences. You get some, if you get some opportunities that come out of it, that's great.
The $10,000, and that sucks that only one group, because all 5 of them deserve it.
From my perspective, and what I see that's working is the musicians that are really connected to the world around them. And from their own perspective, they're all definitely going on the right track. They're finding what their actual artistic mission is and passion with music, and realizing that that is not necessarily going to fit within a box that is prescribed to us.
Here, we're just really encouraged to be ourselves, to play the music that we really want to play. And, I mean, yeah, what else are you going to do? What else can you do?
All of these groups have so much potential, and they were here because they were doing so many things right. So keep at it and keep me informed.